people, you are welcome to my kitchen. Thank you so much for watching me every day, and I say God richly bless you. Today we are going to learn how to prepare Fante Kenkey. Yes, Fante Kenkey. But before then, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Okay, when we talk of Fante Kenkey, or when it comes to Fante Kenkey, we have two types. We have this type of Fante Kenkey, and we have this type. This type is the one that you normally see on the Cape Coast Road. You buy it from the Cape Coast Road. And the difference between this type and this type is that with this type, usually they use plantain leaves for the covering. Today I'm going to teach you how to prepare this type of Fante Kenkey. Okay, we have our corn dough here ready. We have our leaves. I don't know the English name of this, but we call it araben in our language. And then we have our palm kernel. I'm going to use it to boil the kenkey. It will help it for it not to get stuck into the saucepan. Then we have this empty bowl for our mixture. Before we will prepare our leaves first, we'll first prepare our leaves before any other thing. So take it to the sink, then we'll prepare our leaves. When you are preparing the leaves, you first cut this part off. You have to take it off. So we are going to cut all. So you wash it very well. You have to make sure that you wash it very well. But as you are washing, you have to make sure you don't tear it. I also have salt solution here. This is my salt solution. So as I wash it here, then I will put it into the salt solution to wash it very well. We are done cleaning and washing our leaves very well. I use salt solution in case there is any other germs, just to take it off and clean it very neat and very well. And so this is what we are going to do. We are going to divide our corn dough into 3 parts, and one part we are going to prepare it like the way we prepare banku, but it's not going to be fully cooked. We call it a frata. We are going to cook it 50-50. Then after, we will mix it with the uncooked one. And so I'm going to divide it here into 3 parts and prepare one. Okay, so I think my division is okay. This is okay. Okay, and so I'm going to mash this like the way we prepare banku. So I have it on fire and I will cook it 50-50. And also I have water here also on fire. We need water to cook the kenkey. So I have water on fire. Okay, so I'm cooking this into 50-50 form. And that's how you're supposed to do it. So this is how you are supposed to cook it. I hope you can see it's not fully cooked. 50-50. And when this one I didn't put in salt, that is because Fante Kenkey we don't add salt to it. And when you are preparing, you have to make sure you stir it so that you don't get lumps in it. Everything has to be smooth. And so I hope you can see it's not fully cooked. So this is okay. This is what you call a frata. So at this point I can put off my gas and then we move straight to mixing it. Okay, so we have it here. I have my bowl for mixing. So I'll put in this, my afrata, into the bowl. The bowl, I've washed it and I've cleaned it very neat. So I'll put in everything into the bowl. I still have my water on fire. I'm still boiling my water under low heat. I will need it for to boil the kenkey fast. Okay, so take everything. Then we are going to add this one also to it. But because this is hot, I'm not going to use my hand to mix it. I'll use the spatula to do the mixing. But I'll use my hand to break these ones into pieces. Mash them well. Then I'll be adding. At this point, if you don't do it well, you are going to have lumps in your kenkey, and so you have to make sure you mix it very well. It's hot, so I'm using my spatula, but at a point I'll use my hand so that I can get it very smooth, the way I want it. Smooth. Hope you can see it. Okay, I think the hotness it has cooled down a bit, so I can use my hand. So at this point, you will mix everything, and you have to make sure that you mix it well. It has to be smooth, no lumps in it. So this is it. As you can see, you have to mix and make sure that everything is mixed together and is very smooth. Some of the Fante Kenkey, when you are eating, you think they've added cassava dough to it. No, they've not added cassava dough to it. It's because of the way they mix it. It's very trying, yeah, and fanciful. Let's say, I saw. The corner saw, yeah, trying. And the pedal saw, no, you're trying. Why then mixing it, yeah. Now the BBI, everything is well mixed, smooth. And so at this point, it's okay. Mixing. The mixing is okay, everything is okay. So I'll wash my hands, and then we'll come and mold our kenkey. In molding our kenkey, we'll take the leaf. When you're taking the leaf, you have to take one big size and small size like this. And you don't use this part for the kenkey to mold it. You use this part, this side. That is because if you use this part, you cannot fold it the way you want to fold it. So we use this part. Okay, and so you put it on it this way. Then you scoop your kenkey, your mixture. Usually if two people are doing it, it helps. One will be using the hands to scoop the kenkey, and the other one will be molding. So this is a bit okay. Then you take a small leaf, you place it on top this way, then use your hands to mold it this way, but make sure you don't tear your leaf. You use your hand to mold it this way. Then you put this one on top, you put this on top like this on top, then you fold it back this way, then you push this one inside. Okay, and then this way. So you have, then it's supposed to go under this one, under the first folding. So it will go under that like this, and you put it down. I'm going to do another one for you to see it well, so you can also practice it. Okay, so one big leaf, and then one medium leaf. Okay, so this is it. Then I'll add another small or medium size leaf. It's just okay. Let me use this one. Okay, so you place it on it. Then use your palm to mold it into that shape, so you can get it the shape you want. Everything should go inside very well. And as I said, if you are doing it, you have to be careful you don't tear your leaf. If you tear it and you are not careful, by the time you cook it, water will enter. Some of the water you are using to cook the kenkey will enter inside and it will mess up everything. And so everything is supposed to be covered by the leaves. Okay, then it will go under this. Mold it, so you see everything is in. So this is our molded kenkey. We are done molding our kenkey, and the next thing is to boil it. And so this is what we are going to do. We'll use the palm kernel. We'll put the palm kernel into the saucepan to serve as a base. The reason being that in case it gets burnt, it will not affect the kenkey, and the kenkey or the kenkey leaf will not get stuck, or the kenkey will not get stuck into the saucepan. So this serves as a base. Some people use plantain leaves to serve as a base. I don't have plantain leaves here, so we usually use palm kernel to serve as a base. So as you can see, it's in. Arrange it nicely in. And when you are cooking the kenkey, you have to make sure that the saucepan you are using is large enough for the kenkey, so that it will relax in it. So you just pick the kenkey and you place it in. You place it in this way. This one can go here, and the last one can be on top. Okay, so this is it. So take it to fire, and this is our hot water. It's hot enough, so I'm going to put it off. But before we put the hot water on it, we'll light the gas, and for this one to be warm first, the saucepan to be warm first, before we would pour the warm water on it, or the hot water on it. So the saucepan is warm, the palm kernel too is warm. That's why now I can put my warm water on it. And the water is supposed to cover it. So if this water I pour on it and it's not enough, I will fetch another one and pour on it. I hope you can see the water is enough to cook it very well. Okay, it's okay. Then you will use some of the leaves to cover it. Use some of the leaves to cover it. It's hot, so you have to be very careful. Then you use your napkin also to cover it. This one you don't use white napkin. The kenkey will stain it, so you use your napkin to cover it very well. If you use the white napkin, your white napkin will be stained. You have to be careful. The thing is very hot. Okay, so everything is supposed to be inside. Okay, just like this. Then you cover it and allow it to boil. So we are going to leave this to boil for 40 minutes. Then after 40 minutes, we'll come and check. If the water has reduced, it's not enough, we'll add more water to it and let it cook again. And so, my dear, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, share the video, and leave a comment. Let me know your view about this. Okay, we have cooked this for 70 minutes, and so we are going to check to see, and we can see the water has reduced. Hope you can see. So we are going to add water to it. So we are going to add extra water to it and allow it to cook for another 1 hour. So I'm adding water to it. Now the kenkey is fully covered with water. Hope you can see very well. And so I'll cook this for 1 hour. Hope you can see. Yes. Okay, so let's cover it and cook it for 1 hour again. Okay, so we are going to check on our kenkey so far. We have cooked this for about 2.5 hours, and so we are going to check if it's well cooked. And the only way we will know that it is well cooked is to take one and try and see. So we are going to take one. And then let's see. Okay, so this is very soft and it's hot. When it's hot, this is how it looks like. Very soft like this. Okay, so the only way you know that it is well cooked is to just take a little. When you look at the inside, you could see that it is well cooked. Then you taste it. If you taste it and you don't taste any raw corn dough in, then it means it's fully cooked. So with this, you can't eat it this way. You have to allow it to cool down. When it cools down, this is how it looks like. So I prepared this a day before so that I can show you the result. When it cools down, this is how it looks like. This is the end result when it cools down. So when it's fresh like this, it's hot like this, very soft like this, and this you cannot eat it, so unless you allow it to cool down. And so when it cools down, this is how it looks like, and this is it, you see. And when it's cooked, when you are done cooking it, you just have to put off the fire. You don't have to pour the water from it. Just leave the water on it and let it be on it for overnight. Then overnight, you can pour the water and take the kenkey out of it and keep it in your storage bowl. And so this is it. This is how it looks. This is how soft it looks. This is overnight one. I left it in the water for overnight, and this is the result. The reason is that if you don't leave it in the water and you take it out like this, just like this, and then you keep it, the next day you wouldn't like the way it wouldn't be fresh like this. It will not be fresh like this, and you wouldn't like the way the outcome will be. Okay, so that is it. And I said when it's like this, you cannot eat it, but if you want to eat it, you can just allow it to cool for like 30 minutes and everything will be okay. You can eat it, and that is it. So that is it for Fante Kenkey. We call it also Dokun Papa here. So that is the end result. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you have not share the video. Please share and leave a comment. You can enjoy this kenkey with your Fante stew. That's fresh fish stew. I have a recipe on it. I'll leave it in the description box. And also you can also enjoy it with your green chili pepper sauce and any other okra soup or any other thing. So I'll leave the link to Fante, that's fresh fish stew, in the description box, and also a link for the green pepper sauce, so that you can also follow it and know how it is done. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye bye.